everyone, this is Kay from A Cup of Crochet, and today I'm going to show you how to make the Where's My Hook bun cover. The materials you'll need for this is a 4.5mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors, a needle to weave in your ends, a stitch marker, and your worsted weight yarn. First step is to create a magic circle. If you do not know how to create a magic circle, you can chain 3 and then double crochet 9 into the center of the first chain. So to create the magic circle, we want to lay the end of the yarn in our hand this way, wrap the yarn around our finger one time, and cross over. We want to bring our hook around, bring the working yarn through to the other side, yarn over, and pull through our loop. Now we are ready to work into the center of our circle. So first we're going to chain up 3, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through. Then we're going to do 9 double crochets into the center of our circle. Alright, we've done 9 double crochets into the center of our circle. Now we want to pull that tight, like so. And we're going to slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. Count up 1, 2, 3, into the chain, and slip stitch. And that is the end of the starting round. Alright, for round 1, we're going to chain up 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. This counts as a double crochet and a chain 1. We're going to double crochet into the next stitch and chain 1. We're going to repeat this all the way around. Double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1. Double crochet in the next stitch, and chain 1. So repeat this process all the way around, and I will meet you at the beginning. And then when we get to the last stitch here, we will double crochet, chain 1, and we're going to slip stitch into the third chain of the beginning chain 4. And that's the end of the first round. To begin round 2, we're going to slip stitch over into this chain space here. Insert your hook into the chain space, yarn over, and pull your loop through the stitch. Now we are going to chain up 3. This counts as a double crochet, and we will double crochet into the chain space. Chain 1, and do 2 double crochets into the next chain space. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and then chain 1. You're going to repeat these steps all the way around. 2 double crochet in the next chain space, chain 1, 2 double crochet into the next chain space. Do this all the way around and meet me back at the beginning. And when we get to the last stitch, we're going to do our 2 double crochets, chain 1, slip stitch into the top of the beginning chain 3. And that is the end of round 2. To begin round 3, we're going to chain up 3, counts as our first double crochet into the next stitch, double crochet into the chain 1 space, double crochet into the top of the next double crochet, double crochet into the top of the next double crochet, and double crochet into the chain space. And we will repeat this all the way around. Double crochet into the top of the 2 double crochets from the previous round, and then double crochet into the chain space. Repeat this all the way around and meet me back at the beginning. When we get to the last stitch, we're going to double crochet into the chain space and slip stitch into the top of the beginning chain 3. And that is the end of round 3. For round 4, we're going to chain up 3. This counts as our first double crochet, and we will double crochet 1 in each stitch around. Double crochet in the next stitch, and the next one, and you're going to repeat this, just double crochet 1 in each of the stitches all the way around, and meet me back at the beginning. When we get to the last stitch, we're going to double crochet and slip stitch into the top of the chain 3 from the beginning. And that is the end of round 4. For round 5, we're going to chain up 3. This counts as a double crochet. We're going to double crochet into the next 3 spaces, 2 and 3, chain 1 and skip a stitch. Then we will double crochet into the next 4 spaces, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 1, skip a stitch, double crochet into the next 4 spaces, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 1, skip a stitch, double crochet in the next 4 spaces. Repeat this all the way around and meet me back at the beginning. When we make it to the end of our row, we're going to double crochet for the last of our 4, chain 1, skip that last stitch, and slip stitch into the top of the chain 3 from the beginning of the round. And that is the end of round 5. For round 6, we're going to chain up 1, and we're going to single crochet into that same space, chain 1, single crochet into the top of the next double crochet, chain 1, single crochet into the top of the next double crochet, chain 1, single crochet into the top of the next double crochet, chain 1, single crochet into the chain space, chain 1. We're going to repeat that all the way around. So single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet into the chain space, and chain 1. And we're going to repeat that all the way around. Do that and then meet me back at the beginning. When we get to the end, we're going to single crochet into the chain space, chain 1, and slip stitch into the top of the first single crochet. And that is the end of round 6 and the end of our body of our bun cover. So we can finish off. Take our scissors, cut our yarn off, and now using our needle, flip this inside out. We're going to weave in our ends. Thread your needle, and wherever you can get your needle in, you want to pull through one way, switch directions, go back another way, going in and out of stitches, and if you have enough room, go back one more direction. Pull up your end, cut it off. You can flip this back the right way. So in our other end here, and now we can move on to making the tie for our bun cover. So now that our bun cover is made, we need to make the tie so we can secure this onto our hair. We're going to start with a slip knot and simply chain 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Repeat this until you have a total of 80 chains, and then meet me back. 76, 77, 78, 79, and 80. I have my chain of 80 here. And now I just can pull that up using my scissors. We can cut that off, leaving a little tail for sewing or weaving. Now, we have our chain. We want to weave this into the last row of our bun cover. So, anywhere you like, you go into the chain 1 space. So, insert your needle through that chain 1 space and pull your chain through till you have about 3 to 4 inches sticking out. Come back out through the next chain 1 space and go back in the next chain 1 space. Come out the next chain 1 space and back through the next chain 1 space. We're going to repeat this all the way around until we get to the last chain 1 space where we will finish off. Alright, we're to the end. We're going to bring through the last chain 1 space and finish it off by pulling that through. If you like, you can tighten up those end knots and cut your tails short, make it more clean finished looking. And voila, your bun cover is now ready to cover some buns. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you have fun with your bun covers. Feel free to tag me in any pictures you post. I'd love to see your designs.